Hey everybody, welcome to the debate tonight. I'm your girl Loves World, and we really appreciate you joining tonight. Shout out to all my people over there on YouTube. Thanks for watching during the premieres. Thanks for the follows, the likes, and the shares. I really appreciate y'all. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Let's get the debate going. Let's see what's happening. People leave their dogs at home all day. I don't understand. Hey, God's Miracle. Oh, she didn't mean to come down. Hey, Rufus. Hey, y'all. Thanks for the taps. Hey, Rufus.
Hey, I don't know what we're discussing. I just came on.
Oh, let me put it up there, Rufus. You said, hell yeah, where Fabi at? I don't know where Fabi at. Hey, God's Miracle. Oh, somebody
I'm
asked
happy
you
to be
where
the first
Fabi
one up
at. There
here.
she go. Huh?
I'm excited to be the first one up here.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me move you over so we can get to Mama's spot. Two. Let me put our prompt up. Now, y'all, you gonna chill today. Shout out to that, Fabi. Time will tell. But y'all, we're gonna attempt something. We're gonna be doing multiple prompts. We're gonna see if we can get them in the room. Let me put it up here. Hold on, let me mute my mic. Hey, Fabi, y'all, hold on. Let me put this prompt up. How
I
y'all
was gonna
doing today?
ask,
Uh-huh.
if you're doing multiple point prompts, at some point, can we talk about some actual black issues that's going on?
Like what?
Like the Timothy Brown, that the gentleman mentioned the other day, where they had to get rid of a whole police unit because the way
Oh,
they
you
be
talking about in New York? I
the way
saw
they
that.
kicking out them people in Philly, New York, and I think Boston.
Go ahead, talk
They
about it while we
yeah.
sitting up, Fabi.
And I know we like to talk about whatever, but this is your platform. I don't want to act like I'm running it, but I'm
No,
just
no, you
saying,
can't act
yeah,
like you running it. You know,
yeah,
people have that narrative. You know what I mean? That I let immigrants run my show and this and that, but I run my show. But that's something. If you know information about it, go ahead, talk about it.
yeah. Like, there's a lot of black social issues that's going on in the and it's affecting Black Americans. Because I know you, like, majority of people on these panels, we don't want to. Well, they don't want to talk about, or we don't want to talk about what's going on across the diaspora. But this is affecting Black Americans. Black Americans are being affected, and atrocious ways. People are getting kicked out of their homes. And when we're saying kicked out of their homes, we're not talking apartments. We're talking about homes that they own. Deeds are getting taken away from hard working people that home has been passed down to them from generations because the white team man wants to take over it because them homes are worth something now. This black man, Timothy Brown, he was at the liquor store minding his business. They two white tee police officers said they was casing the man in green, which is that sound like some BS anyway, and thought he was a D dealer.
Hey, Barney.
Came
Go
up in
ahead.
the liquor store where he was at, told him up from the root to the two. Like, y'all need to go watch the video. I mean, I ain't never like, y'all thought Rodney King was getting beat.
Yeah,
They
I
beat
saw
that
that.
man down.
I
They
saw
beat
that.
that
And you know
man
what though?
down.
You know what the common denominator, I mean, not the common denominator, because it was some Latino cops on that Rodney King case too, though. But you see, those was Latinos beating him.
Mhm. I didn't know they was Latino. I thought
Yeah,
they
they
was
wasn't white. They was
and see,
immigrants.
yeah, and we sit up here and we want to come from, people across the diaspora, but come on, dog, like, I know people. You
Hold on,
look,
Fabi. Let me
yeah,
stop you. Let me
yeah,
stop you. Let me stop you, young lady. It's everybody. It's all immigrants. It's no immigrant singled out. You know why it seems like people in the diaspora? Because we're gonna see if them Asians come in here. You see my
yeah.
prompts. I
They
don't know if
not.
you can.
They not.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me finish. You see my prompts. So who grab a mic all the time? It be the ones who look like us. So if the other ones come, they gonna get talked to too. It just happened to be that y'all, the melanated immigrants, they ain't got no problem with coming and voicing their opinion. The other ones, they want to have some Latinos. We see they come too. So I ain't gonna say that. But the rest of them, like we getting some white people too. So basically, let me just shut up because everybody coming. Let's see if these Asians come. Except it's Africans and Caribbeans who come every day. You know what I mean? So it ain't like everybody else not welcome. All of them welcome to this discussion. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I feel that, but that even goes to speak to like just how much more we do have in common. Because a black person, no matter where you from, we're gonna speak on it. We're not the ones sitting up there hiding our hand. We've never been the ones to.
Hey, but you know what though?
Yeah,
No, because ain't nobody spoke on it. Ain't nobody spoke
yeah,
on it until Black Americans start bucking up and all this stuff we doing now, this delineation. Had we not spoke up on it, people would have been moving the way they've been moving since the 60s. And that's not in real allyship. I got to keep it real from my point of view. I got to say it. I got to say it. They have not been there for us. Not in large numbers. You might, I feel you, in
yeah,
your situation, but it is
yeah.
nothing noticeable since the 60s where you
Look,
can
I was
say,
saying,
dang.
if
So
we
maybe
can
back,
come together, maybe
right,
we
but
should, because that was a good
maybe,
outcome.
hold
That was
on,
a good
Fabi, hold
outcome. That
on,
was a good
Fabi, because
outcome.
Fabi, hold on, because
Yes,
maybe,
ma'am.
maybe what we doing now, maybe it's gonna get some good get right. Because you know what I mean. If we all can come together, if we do what we got to do with this delineation movement, maybe other melanated immigrants will be like, oh, I'm gonna be noticeably supporting my Black Americans. You know what I mean? Like, after we get done with the plan we got. Hopefully they say, okay, we're going to take a look at that. And y'all know what? Speaking of that, I've been talking about the LBGT community event we were supposed to have this Saturday. It has been canceled. Okay. The
What
guy
happened?
said that they watched some clips, him and his team, and it wasn't me. But I guess the homophobia was too much for them. So they have canceled the debate.
That's the other night I had told you. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I tried to go away from I said, let's just steer away from the
But that
conversation.
wasn't even what they was talking about, I don't think.
Oh,
Because they was probably talking about the trial run. I don't know. But they're not interested anymore. That's why I say when I get attacked for when I get attacked for having immigrants up here, or I get attacked for letting Black Americans say something, or I get attacked for having LGBT people up here, that's what I mean. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody mess up my show. Cause I was looking forward to that.
Can I say something, Love World? This is your
Yeah.
platform.
Yeah.
So you're going to have people positive and negative. That's just life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love the way you run your platform. That's why I come up here, and try to participate because I love what you do. I do. And I respect you as an FBA woman doing your thing. Don't let nobody get you off your square. I'm an older chick. I'm almost in my 60s, so I guess we're almost same age. But don't let nobody get you off your square. People gonna always gonna have something to say about what you do because you're the head or the host of this platform. You can't please everybody, like my grandma said. That's your business. If they don't like it, if they want to come up in here and debate you, fine. But you can always get rid of them and block them. Why argue with people that don't have your best interests in mind?
Hey, Michael. Yeah. So I was really looking forward to that debate. I'm kind of
Okay,
bummed that
look,
they
I'm gonna
canceled.
drop that. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, you ain't interrupting. No, I was agreeing. No, no, you ain't
but
got to
I
be
will
quiet.
say, with the
Go ahead.
rainbow community, it is going to be difficult for you to have that debate. It's going to take a specific person that's bold enough to do that. because I will
I
say,
told, oh, you mean as far as on their side? But
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
did? I did tell them though, because since they did, maybe it's because it's on my turf, but I told them, I said, well, if I was y'all, I would still think about, cultivating one of those on your panel and let me know and I'll come and support. I'm still going to support him. Then that's what it is. You know what I mean? But, okay, who is this? Oh, Asian something. Sup, Rick? Yeah. So, but yeah, Fabi, that case, that was horrible. But like I said, one thing, the first thing I noticed was they was part of the Latin. If you go look at them, they was Latino.
That's freaking crazy.
And then
And
it's
they
a lot of
beat them.
Africans in our prison
Ooh.
system. There's guards in there, people complaining about the way they get treated by Africans inside the prisons.
I'm gonna look into that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
look
into
into
that.
that. But yeah, so it just, that's one thing I noticed, honey.
Yes, girl, but yeah, no, I just wanted to say that was one moment. That was one moment you can't say we came together and it created an outcome that was historical
Right. Hold on,
and that
Fabi.
people
What's
do
up,
not want to
Rick?
talk
Hold on,
about.
Fabi. What's up, Rick?
Uh, everything was up. Love you, beautiful. I'm just
Thank you.
listening.
Oh, okay, okay. And but you know what I did see today, Fabi?
Yes, ma'am.
That kind of made me like, I hope this continues. That little boy, it was a little boy in Texas. You know that little boy at that gas station that they wouldn't let use the bathroom that's going on in your state.
No, hold on. Let me look that one up. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's a lot of black issues going on, and we're not even talking enough about that. While we talking about why we can't get along, I'm like,
We don't.
damn, it's a
That was a
lot
good
that
idea.
we could be
We
doing.
can bring some issues up in the beginning. That was a great idea, Fabi. Thank you.
What is it? What
Wait a
happened?
minute. It was in Texas. It was at the something gas
No
station.
restroom, because they do be doing that. They be like, no, you can't use the restroom. I be
But
like,
look what he did,
damn.
Fabi. And this was an Indian, one of them 7-Eleven type of Indian. He told the little boy he couldn't use their brand new bathroom, little black boy. And I don't know where he was from, what was his lineage or whatever, but he was black. And then the man told him to go out back. The little boy go out back, y'all, and boo boo. Why the cashier videotaped it, put the boy boo booing on the front of the store window, and then showed it to all them kids that got out of his school. You talking about that black lady who was on the Latino police officer and that black man? I forgot her name, Doctor something. Oh, they shut that whole gas station down. It was in something port.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's just one
What you say,
of
Rick?
many that they haven't caught yet.
Yeah.
yeah. Like
You
you
see what I'm
talking
saying?
about?
This is decades and decades of that crap that's been happening. That's not the first time. That's the first time that they've seen it on camera. Imagine decades and decades of
Yeah, I
that
want
been
to talk
happening.
Yeah.
to my sis, man. You know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Dr. Matthews, you're right. What you say, Rick?
What's up, sis?
What's up?
Yeah, like what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That been there, for more than decades. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers be ignoring
Hey, well,
us.
we got to use TikTok friendly language. It's okay to cuss, but I just want to let y'all know ahead of time. We got to follow TikTok guidelines and YouTube guidelines moving forward too. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, so this joint is the most racist shit right here. You
All
know what
right,
I'm
I'm gonna let
saying?
you go. Thank you for coming up. Cause this ain't. Go ahead. Who else? What was y'all saying, Johnny? You had something to say?
I was just gonna say, I know, like even over here where we stay at, it's like very
I
middle.
was
It's a
waiting,
lot of. Oh, I'm
waiting
sorry,
on.
breaking up real bad.
Yeah, I was waiting on y'all to start talking about the Asians. That's a good topic, man. Oh, I am. I'm being lazy.
But no, you
The
good
Asians is
now.
a good topic, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get some in here
Yeah, the
to
Asians is a
debate.
good topic.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna come in here. Asians don't go live. The only
You
Asians
say
you're gonna
now
get here
that's what
is
I'm gonna
the
give
only Asians
Asians.
you're gonna
They
get in
they
here is
keep
crash
baby,
outs.
please. I'm gonna say the Asians. This is what I'm gonna give to the Asian community, baby. They know how to keep their stuff together. They know how to keep their community
Yeah, they
like
don't
But
move
it's
alive.
crazy.
funny.
They don't be
But
moving
Yeah.
crazy.
thank you. They only content creators? Because it's definitely some Asian content creators.
But they not Asians
Yeah,
don't
but
air
as
out their
far as
business.
like,
I was about
but
to
as
say
far as
Asians
like
don't
making
air out their
trouble and stuff
business.
like that,
Yeah.
they
Listen,
don't do all that.
we patronize more the Asian communities because they're so
Thank
quiet.
you, DMV.
When it comes to hair and nails, we patronize the more Asian communities more than anybody else. So they're not gonna air that dirty laundry like everybody else. So we do patronize. So we are.
No, they not. They not. I don't know the word, but they just. I ain't gonna say they not petty people, but they do business and they don't want to mess no business up.
But
You know what I'm
listen,
saying? Like
that's all.
they ain't gonna do nothing that gonna mess business up.
That's all it is to them, and that's why we as FBA women. That's why we go to the nail shops. That's why we go to the hair shops. We get our lashes done with them. They know where the business is. And if we stop going to them, we wouldn't have this issue. But the issue's been going on for a long time. This has
And
been
What
I'm
for
gonna
issue?
years.
add. I'm gonna add. Let me ask y'all the question. We complain about all these other groups, but we still giving them our money. So do y'all think we should
Right.
stop complaining about them?
I don't give them nothing. I stopped that 20 years ago.
Who treats us better than Asians and Chinese
Nobody,
besides white people? Yeah,
sir. No.
unless you
When we
want the
go,
you want the small hats been good to us, But
if you
other than
go
that,
to
it's the Asians.
if you go to the Chinese restaurant, you don't know what they putting in that food.
I can't say that exactly, so I can't say it's bad.
No, no, no.
I never had.
No, I'm not. No, that's not what I said. I said if we go to the Chinese restaurant, you don't know what they're doing to the food. You don't know when we go to the nail shop. They use the cheapest form of stuff to put on our nails.
Cause you paying the cheapest price.
So that's not necessarily true.
Uh,
That's not necessarily true.
yeah, it is necessarily true.
No, 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 it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
Yeah.
profit
Nah, it's
for
cheap.
them. I could pay $100 for nails, and they could give the cheapest stuff. It's profit with them. They're here to make money, but they
Yeah.
keep it tight. They not like the other immigrant groups. They keep it tight in their own community. They know what they're
Ain't no
doing.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't brag
Don't
about what they do.
if you don't want formaldehyde on your skin, don't go to the
But
Chinese nail
sir,
salon.
no. What I'm
They
saying
I
is
mean the
definitely be
Asian,
in
my
them
bad, Asian.
casinos, Danielle.
that what they do is that they try to undermine black women. Now they don't cater to y'all. They cater to black women. Now, as far as food, they cater to both in the black community. Okay, because you don't see those Chinese restaurants in the white community. If you do, it'd be the high scale sushi and all that stuff. You don't see that. The stuff that they feed us for years, that chop
Okay,
suey
who makes
or lo
sushi? Who
mein,
makes sushi? Who makes sushi?
the Japanese.
I love
Okay.
sushi, honey.
Gotta be focused.
Good.
No,
I
what I'm
mean,
saying,
Very
sir,
delicious. I ain't gonna lie.
what I'm
That
saying is that the high Japanese sushi will be in the white tea neighborhoods. The
yeah,
regular
okay.
yeah.
takeout, the fried chicken,
The
the
curry
lo
out.
mein, whatever,
Chicken and mumbo.
whatever you order from fried rice, that's in the black community.
Can I
Yeah.
tell
That's
you
what I'm
a story
saying.
right quick? I need to tell y'all the story about this experience that I had. I'm sorry. How you doing, Love World, Gemstone? Nice to
Hey,
meet you, host. I
very
enjoy
nice.
your panel. You're
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
You're humble. You well appropriate, but you don't take no S. We love TikTok. Keep it as it is. Let me tell y'all what
We'll see
happened.
if you still like me. People seem to change their opinion to me every other day.
That's on them. That's how you know they're gonna switch up or not. You gotta find out the one that's gonna switch up on you or not. I'm a loyal, loving person. I'm a live and die with that. I have to.
Yeah, let me just say this too. Shout out to the people who've been riding with me. Y'all know who y'all is. And whatever to the people who switch up and come back. I see y'all too. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's how I go. I was working at Big Lots in New Orleans. I was in the West Bank. I was working there. So this lady who owned a Chinese restaurant, she had buku dog food. When I say buku dog food. So I was like, you gotta do your customer service. I was like, so what is all this dog food for? She gonna tell me, you need to come to the restaurant over there at China Dog. And it's right there by the plaza. Me and the girl and the manager looked at each other, was like, so y'all trapping dogs in with the dog food, kill them and give them that meat. I said,
Unalive
TikTok,
them,
TikTok,
unalive them.
TikTok.
I love
I mean,
TikTok shop.
unalive. I'm sorry. I love TikTok. I love TikTok. Unalive them
Mm.
and give them as meat. I never ate
No,
Chinese
they
food
don't.
ever again.
They
That
don't
happened
feed.
10
They
years
don't feed us
ago.
dogs, man. They don't feed us dogs.
Okay, hey, okay, look, I'm from New Orleans. You add those two together
I'm
because
just
I didn't
saying,
get it.
dogs are expensive.
Okay.
Dogs is good meat to them. Like that ain't like cheap meat to them, man. Nah, straight like I've been around. I know the different kinds of Asians and all that in different countries, and dog meat ain't cheap meat. Like they give you some cat before they give you some dog. You know what I'm saying? Dogs ain't dropping off of trees, man.
They
Like they
boy, they
love
had
dogs, man.
dog food,
That's like a
and then
delicacy.
when you have to go in the backyard, right? You take the trash out. You can see all the dogs eating the food right there. Me and her
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
out before we go
That
close
wasn't
in.
those wasn't Chinese
I
people
said,
though, man. Those wasn't Chinese people.
okay, what?
Y'all gonna
Okay,
have to
well, I'm
get y'all
sorry for even
country
saying
right,
that.
cause I ain't gonna let y'all do my Chinese people like that, man. Them,
But
them,
look,
them,
for
I
the record,
them wasn't
y'all,
apologize. I
Chinese.
apologize.
hold
You know
I
on,
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
apologize.
Hold on, y'all.
I apologize.
Hold on, y'all. Just for the record, y'all see, the prompt is for Asians and Black Americans. Don't say I ain't trying. Don't say I only want to talk about
You,
Africans because I don't want to hear it. So there goes the prompt.
yeah, but
Go ahead,
Shoot,
y'all.
I think it was Vietnamese. I think so. I think it was that. But either way, it baffled me because I like my dog. We don't.
I love my
Our
dog
culture
too.
is very, very. Hell yeah! Like I don't. Why would I want to eat stuff that I love? That just.
They don't.
That's.
I don't know, bro. Hey, man, I live with a white tea lady, right? And she had I think he was Filipino. And he was, I was in the house. I was paying rent and all that. So he used to come over there because he used to like it and all that. We danced, so we shared. And he used to look at me
Yeah.
and look at the cat. Like he trying to, I guess he thought I was African. So he looking at me and looking at the cat. And I'm looking at him like, then, acting like I don't know what he talking about. Then I finally looked at him, I'm like, yeah, y'all eat them. He like, yeah, man, what the hell is, that's food. I'm like, chill out, bro. I'm American too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thought I was with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they be doing that, man. They think we not Americans, right?
Man,
So
I
it'd be
bet I
funny.
never see nobody eat no cat.
Hey, man, he wasn't
Man.
Chinese, man. He was definitely Filipino. Yeah, he was a Filipino man. Yeah. I'll be knowing what country they be from. I know my countries when it comes to the Asians.
Now, what I'm
I
gonna
respect
say
it.
is from the Asian community, what I don't like is the yeah, I'll get you some juice. I don't like the racial profiling. I remember when it's like, okay, so we met a Asian family at the pool where I live at. I said it last night, so I'll say it again. I live in the Richmond area, so it's very multicultural. You have the Asian community, you have the Middle Eastern community, you have the Nigerian community, and then now it's starting to be more of the Black American community, and then we have a little speckle of the Latino community. Not as much in Richmond, which I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too keen on them or whatever. Well, no, I'm keen on them not being here, but not too keen on them. Whatever, whatever. They get on my nerves. But anyway, so what I will say about the Asian community, whenever it's just you and them, they cool. But it's like when they get around they people, they act like they don't know you, and because they don't want to be embarrassed or caught talking to you.
They
Um,
don't. They don't.
Because
They
yeah,
don't do
once
us in
because
public.
we was kicking it all summer at the pool. Every time we seen each other at the pool, it was hugs, it was all that. And then my daughter started going to her first Montessori, which was close by the house, whatever. And I didn't know they went to that one. And we seen each other on the first day of school, and I was like, "Oh my God, yeah!" And she kind of was like, "Oh my God!" And then she looked around and she seen other Asian women, like Asian people, looking at her. So she tried to play it off. She was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we go here, yeah." And then every time I would see her, I'd be like, "Oh hey, girl," and she would be like, "Oh hey," and like kind of do her scrunch her face up and act a certain way or whatever. And then so long story short, there was a Nigerian celebrity that his daughter went to the school, and I'm one of the parents. I talk to everybody's parents, even if you're not in the same class. I talk to everybody's parents. And me and him and his wife started getting real cool. She didn't start being okay with me until she started realizing I was hanging out with like the higher echelon of parents. And then she started like speaking to me again. Like I had to prove myself in order to talk to her just because we were black at the school and we were one of the only black people at the school. And like I would say, even the other Asian families, they didn't really try to have a relationship with the other black parents. They didn't try to have any type of relationship with the other black parents at all. They felt like we were beneath them for some reason. Like they didn't talk to us. If you talk to them, they would just, smile and head nod, but they were not interested in your kids playing with one another, play dates, really having a relationship at all. Now, I wouldn't say that's the same, but I feel like that is definitely a majority group. Um, because at the new school she goes to, everybody's friendly, but that's the environment at that school. My neighbors across the street, they cool, they friendly, we gift each other back and forth. But I want to say for the majority, that is that type of attitude that they have, and I cannot stand it, because I'm like, at the end of the day, baby, no shade, no tea, I don't do service work,
Thank you.
but you
Yeah.
do. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But
I
ain't
mean,
nothing wrong with that. And some of that's for our own good. Like if you was at a Montessori school, I'm gonna make a stretch and say they might have been Korean. They might have been Korean because
It's a
Korean.
mix. It's a mix.
Yeah, they
But
do
you have,
Korean. The Koreans do the short. What is it? Small. The Koreans do kosher. The Koreans and the
okay.
kosher, they mingle. They get along. But they don't kick it like that, man. They don't do public's interaction like that. Like that's why I went. That's why I only dealt
Okay,
with the
wait a minute, y'all.
Chinese.
Hold on. Hold
Uh-huh.
on. Shout out to my American Pisces in the house. Thanks so much, sis. Hey, I'm just coming back to sit down. Hey. Hopefully you come up tonight, but thank you so much for being a great mod and having my back. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to the chat. Hey chat, y'all, we gonna see if we can get some people of the Asian whatever you call it. I guess
no,
Asian
but no,
lineage.
no. I want to
Huh?
say this though. No,
Hold
But
what?
on, you
wait, hold
can't
on,
cut
real
me off
quick.
though. Y'all can't cut.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gemstone. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can get some people in here, some Asians in here, and we'll see. And if not, we got plenty prompts. We got plenty people we need to talk to. So shout out to that. And if we don't get nothing else, we already know um the main crew gonna be in here wanting some smoke or wanting some understanding or wanting some education. So that's what we
Absolutely.
here for, to give it all.
I just want
Um,
to say this, dude.
yeah.
Love's World.
Thank you, American. Huh?
I thank you so much for. I thank you so much. I thank my Black Americans, my Native Americans that's here. I'm glad we're having this conversation. Us as a community, as us as a nation. Because it's spiritual, it's everything, physical, mental, everything. Because this is stuff that we really have to talk about. You when you tell a person on the news and we running away from a hurricane, oh, we refugees, and like you're learning this stuff. Ever since then, I've always pray for us to come together just to have this conversation, and I thank you pushing it forward.
Who come together? You talking about Black Americans?
Yes, ma'am.
You
Yes,
a Black
ma'am.
American?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a nigga.
Oh, okay.
My God.
I'm a nigga.
Oh
Whole
Lord.
nigga.
I
Shout
love
out to
this
all the
time.
Iggas.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Johnny won too. Johnny won
Yeah,
too.
I'm a
That's what
whole
Johnny
nigga.
say he is.
We don't want, boy. We don't play. Look, we know the story. We
That's
just
why,
ball out.
that's why this is a good conversation. Cause that's why I only deal with Chinese. Cause Chinese love niggas. The
Uh-huh.
Asians, they like white folks. Yeah,
Yeah.
they love white
But
people.
but
I
even with
can't
Yeah.
help
that,
it.
one of something that I mentioned in the comments, even my white friend, she had to bring something up to me one time. She was like, "You notice?" She was, because she real friendly like me. She one of those people that talk to everybody. She was like, "I've never been invited to a Asian person house," and I was like, "Girl,
What?
don't say that." And I was like, "Don't say that." She was like, "Have you?" And I was like, "Huh." You know what? You're right.
Yeah, I
You're
Hey,
just
right.
hey, Fabi, I ain't never been invited to an African house either.
You want to come to my
Hold
house?
on.
Well, my
How
husband
you get
Nigerian, and he'll
invited?
welcome you.
Hold on, you get invited. How did you get invited? I'm curious to know that.
So me? Oh, so
Yeah,
okay.
how did you
So
meet Joe? How did
I
you get? We got
actually,
this story
well,
time,
not my
y'all.
husband, but
Yeah,
I had okay. So I had already been like in hanging out with them.
because you in
Um,
Houston, maybe because it's a
Well,
lot of them
yeah,
in
and
Houston.
I work with this girl. So at the time, I was living in Atascocita, and she lived in Kingwood. So if you know, you know, like it's like a Houston suburb or whatever, and the suburbs are close to each other. And we were both working at the same job. And honestly, she was the only girl that would like actually talk to me. Like she came up to me, she talked to me. We would talk all the time. She was like, "Have you ever been to a Have you ever been to like an Afro Caribbean club?" I was like, "Actually, no." And she was like, "You want to go?" I said, "Hell yeah, I want to go. I love to dance." And that was like my first like Nigerian friend. And then from there, I was just like more open to like learning about the culture and the people. And yeah, and I just started being, after that, I kind of got invited to like some of everything.
Wait a minute. So your friend,
Look at
hold on. So
your
your friend invited you to the Caribbean club. Did you have fun?
Girl, I had a blast. I had a blast. So back then, that was like 2012, 2013. Um, it was like 2012, 2013. So that's when they still used to have like the buffets at the clubs and stuff. Girl, they had literally Caribbean food buffet. They had Nigerian food buffet. That was the first time I had jollof rice. I danced my whole life away. I mean, when I said I danced that whole night.
Been up
They
in there
played hip.
blowing the whistles and sweating, Bobby.
Yes, they was. That's whenever they still kind of had a lot more dance hall in Houston. They didn't have. If anybody from Houston, y'all remember Club Rhythms? Club Rhythms is where I went, and it was a time to be had. I learned dances I didn't never, I ain't never did before. I learned how to dance, move my body differently. I enjoyed myself, and that was like kind of the beginning of like me just being immersed in really the Caribbean culture and the Nigerian culture. And then I could say the same thing for Latino clubs, but also Latinos. I could they woo. They'll sleep with us,
So
but they mm-mm.
yeah, well, I would never. But anyway,
Yeah,
but listen,
yeah.
Fabi. Okay, so you went to the club, then you got hooked up. Okay, and you ain't. I mean,
So
like
like her mom used to love me. Like her mom, so like I would stay the weekend or whatever. Her mom like introduced me to the food. She would cook for me. She was like, they were very accommodating, very hospitable, like Southern people, but actually just like a little tad bit more.
Club redeems on West Bedford and Gessner area. That yeah, I can
Port.
remember. No, I was just saying when he said the place he was saying, I said that place is around Gessner and West Bedford. I live in Houston too, in Texas, so I know that place. But what I
What
was
are
trying to
we
say
gonna
about,
do? What are we gonna do with y'all?
I know last time I came yesterday, they went on my neck, but I always come back. Like I said, is we are all learning. So for me, I want to learn. And the
Yeah,
Asian
we
side, I
all
go,
learning. We definitely all
yeah,
learning. I'm just
the
trying to
Asian
figure out.
story.
Hold on, Porty. I'm just trying to figure out. Listening to Fabi story. That's a beautiful story. That's your story, but that's a beautiful story. I wish more Black Americans had stories like that. But since we don't, and we are here now, Black Americans and melanated immigrants, we got some kinks to figure out. Hopefully we can get some kinks figured out. And I don't know. But oh, Fabi, this is what I was gonna tell you. That video with the little boy in the gas station, right? That I told you, did you find it?
Yes,
In
I
Houston.
did.
Look, I'm scrolling because I be doing, searches on that topic. So I'm scrolling, girl. Why I see a Nigerian cut? He did. He went out there. I'm just saying, y'all. He went out there. He covered that story, honey. He was. I don't know if he hear us, but I had to leave him a topic. He came with just him. I don't know if it was somebody else with him, but I know he was out there. He did like a whole story, and he was like, "We have to support this. They cannot do this to us," and blah blah blah. He was standing on business, Nigerian accent and all. I had to leave him a comment and say, "Finally, I see something." I said,
Oh,
okay.
that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like
No,
I
that's
don't
just
like.
one, Fabi. And I
But
be
no, I'm just
scrolling,
saying, like
looking
when
for
they
my
do
content.
advocate, they do advocate, and they take
Yeah,
it to
but
the
that's
streets.
just one.
But
I
I'm
don't know if
just
he,
no,
if
no.
he,
That's what I'm just saying. Like when
yeah.
they do advocate, and they take it to the streets. And I'm not just saying even advocating for Black folks. If you
Mm-hmm.
actually see how politics go in Nigeria, baby, the street. When I say the streets, they mob up. You seen
No,
like
we
how
I
the
ain't talking
Indians
about
do
in
it,
Nigeria.
yeah.
I'm talking
But I'm
about
just
here.
saying, like
I know, but
that's
they
how
got
they
to do it here,
advocate. They
Fabi.
will
They
go
got to do it
hard in
here.
the paint.
Well,
They
hopefully
will
they
go
bring
hard in the
some of that
paint.
man, that warrior to the states with them when they come. Because with that guy who I saw at the gas station, if we had that energy all these decades, these conversations wouldn't be happening. I was proud. I was like, okay. You
We
know,
got
he wasn't talking about, he was like, he was like, it was a good video. I can't go all into detail, but I was proud. I was happy to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
my
can I
whole
say
thing
something
about it though,
small?
and this is our thing about delineating, and this is why we have to separate ourselves from each other. It's not we are humble and loyal loving people, but we're not in a position to have that position. What we want to do is we want to get our reparations, build our infrastructure, and we coming over there go ahead and build with y'all. That's all it is. We don't want to move. We don't move that way. I know the story of what happened of my ancestors. I know they Hebrews. I know they came down here and they saw other black people too. That's Indians.
We
And we
was
went
Jews and shit.
exactly. And we integrated. God said be fruitful and multiply. So guess what? I'm Choctaw Indian and I'm a Hebrew. That's a beautiful story. Y'all don't even know the history of my people and my ancestors.
Chill, come up here. Chill. You in them comments all the time, every day. Chill Seville 89. Come here. What you talking about? I'm biased. I am a black American. Y'all act like I'm not just a regular black American who just fly by the winds, you know what I mean, go anyway
She
that
treating you like a Haitian.
that pulls her. I'm the type of black American that's black power, black American all the way. So of course I can get along with any group of people, but when it come down to the come down, I'm gonna do what's best that I think. I'm gonna support what I think is best for the empowerment and the better of my people. Like my sons that's growing up, they got to be on this land in the future. Yes. So yeah, I can be cordial with anybody. You know what I mean? But I am a black American. Okay. So you keep talking and you're gonna get muted.
Yeah,
Now
we
go
don't
ahead.
niggers. We don't nickels. We don't knuckles. You better understand that. I love TikTok. Appreciate you.
Hey, you asked me a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
Within the FBA community, why are there so many different belief systems of who y'all are and what y'all stand for?
Child, let me tell you, that's a real simple question for me to answer because I always tell people I'm no scholar. This is only a lineage, just like people was labeled African American, colored. We all the same people. I don't know why I don't know why people do what they do, but I'll tell you why I do. What was your question about why do we what?
I think. Well, my question was, why are there so many ideologies?
Oh, I don't know. It's been
Yeah,
like that.
behind
But
who
hold
y'all are and
on.
what y'all stand for. So it's
Right,
like
but let me
really
tell
hard to
you.
be respectful when we're
Right,
speaking to like, cause I'm an African American. I'm just a Black American. That's just how
right.
I go by. But it's just hard to like be respectful because I'm like, damn, I don't know who I'm talking to. Cause
But if
it
you're
be
the
one
same
minute,
people,
yeah.
you would know who you talking to. If you truly the same people, because I don't give a shit if somebody called African American, if they called Sulan, if they called indigenous, if they called Negro, if they called colored, if they called goddamn
Amor.
Indian, INJIN, if they called mulatto, if they called what else we been called? We've been called so many things. We all still the same group of people. So I ain't gonna wonder about nothing they talking about.
My
Because
whole
you
thing
get,
about it.
well, hold
Cause
on,
I
because
get
you
it.
get, yeah, I was about to say, because you get some, if you even say you African American, how do you, yeah, how you even know you from Africa? I'm like, damn, I don't, girl, I don't,
But
that's what
what you
my,
mean? If you've been African American your whole life, That's not going to offend you
Yeah.
because y'all still the same
No, it
people.
don't offend me, but it just be like
So you ain't got no
I be
cousins?
offending them
Wait a
by
minute,
me
let me
even
ask you
saying that I'm
something.
African American.
Right,
You
let me
know,
ask you something. You ain't got no cousins that's Black American. You ain't got no cousins that's SBA. You don't got no cousins that say they indigenous.
like so my family, we just say we African American, but
The
we all
whole
we're
family, the
mixed.
whole family.
Yeah, but we know our lineage.
Wait
Like
a
we
minute,
like,
the
oh
whole
yeah, my
family, even your
grandma.
great grandma said she was
Yeah,
African
like
American.
that's what we
Girl,
always
bye.
went by. Like
Girl,
we be
bye.
like, we African American, black, whatever you want to call us. That's how we always went. Hold on, y'all wait. That's what you go
Can I
by.
come in for a second?
Who is
No.
Can I come in
talking?
for a
I can't
second?
That's
even hear.
no, Fabi. I ain't gonna let you sit
Yo,
up here
black
and play
No,
people
in
I'm
my
are the
trying
face.
to.
real
I
Hold
can't
on,
even
natives.
hear
Tito.
because it's
Hold
like three
on,
different
Tito,
people
because I'm gonna block
talking.
you. I ain't gonna let you sit up here and play in our face. Hey, what Black American great grandma called themselves African American?
So
I
I was
know
raised by
one.
Aunt
I was
Jemima.
raised by. Hold on, can I talk? So I was raised by my grandmother, and that's what we always went by. Like I never went by nothing else. Like when she told us the lineage of her bloodline was her mother is Native American and black, and her father. Hey, Chichi, you're loud. And
Hey,
her dad was
Chichi.
say hello. Um,
Hello.
Hey, warrior, how
and
you doing?
and
Very good.
her mother was
What is?
her father was
Okay,
Native American and
hurry up,
white.
Fabi, because you
Yeah, I'm
just said.
trying.
I
I'm really
know.
trying. Yeah, her father was Native American and white. And then when we talk about the black slide, we talk about how God Chichi, we talk about how he was an African slave that married a Native American woman, and then they had children, so on and so forth.
Let me
So
tell you something. I'm gonna stop you right here.
yeah.
My husband, I haven't found a slave, but my husband, his cousin did their lineage, and it went all the way back, and they went all the way back, and they found a slave in the boat. What was his name? Booker Hatcher. I forgot. I don't know. I gotta
That's my
ask my
husband's
husband. I
name.
told him out of all the people I know nobody who ever found the slave. I was like, oh, okay. Shout out to that. Shout out to you. But that ain't my story. I have never. So I've never heard nobody call themselves African American girl. So hey, Tito, what was you saying? Tito, Tito.
From what I just heard her say, she's a 1/4 Negro. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what's up. But
I was about to say, but we
Bubba, you
just
were
went by
saying.
black growing up.
But that's
African
what.
American
Hey,
black.
hold on, Fabi. Bubba, what was you saying? Tito said.
Dude, he was just coming off the mic saying some like questionable things. Like even
Like
when y'all was
really? No,
saying,
I ain't hear nothing he was saying. Let me kick him because
Yeah, he
yeah,
was
because
he
trolling,
won't
yeah,
come
Dub. He
off
was
mic.
trolling. He was definitely
Yeah, let me
trolling.
yeah,
block
he
him
acting
too.
Definitely
weird. Like what the
trolling.
hell is
Thank
this?
you, Bubba.
Like he even
Yeah.
yelled. He didn't yell it, but he said on his breath, "Aunt Jemima." We know the history
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
I heard
Yeah, I
somebody
heard
say
that
Aunt
shit too. I
Jemima.
heard that shit too. Yup, I heard it too. Yeah, we them niggas. We them knuckles. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Shout
hold
out to
on, hold on,
Aunt
hold on.
Jemima.
Is any I want to see if we can get to some real
Can I
information in
address the
here. Is
prompt when
any
y'all done though?
indigenous people in here, man?
Yeah, wait a
Is
minute,
any
Johnny. Hold on, Johnny. Yeah, you can address the
yeah.
prompt. Go ahead.
I'm real quick.
I mean, not
Yeah.
Johnny, Bubba.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey, love, hey, everybody else. How y'all doing? Um,
Okay.
Black, African American, Black American, however you want to call it, South Carolina. Asians and Black Americans. What's the issue? Well, I feel like Asians are kind of underlooked when it comes to like ownership and what role they
What's
play.
that? What's that in the background? Hold on.
For me,
Go ahead, Bubba.
yeah, they're kind of
Yeah, that's your
overlooked. Like,
background, Bubba.
really, I'm not even doing anything.
It feel like some dragon. Sound like some dragon or something.
Oh, that could be me. I am laying against a headboard, so
Oh,
my bad.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they're kind of overlooked when it comes to what role they play in Black people's oppression. Like at the same time, like it's really kind of funny.
Can I
They,
add
of
to
course,
that?
they own. Hmm?
Can I add to that? I wanted to add what
Well, I wasn't really finished, sir.
I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry, warrior. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, you good, bro. Yeah, like they own a lot of the key essentials we use, and we patronize they businesses a lot. They're often looked at as the am I the minority? And one significant thing that I just was thinking about, I don't ever hear Asians talking about how they gonna vote, what they rallying to vote and shit like that. It's just shit like that. It's like they don't even worry about it because they don't really face
They
that
do
much.
worry about it. They get together and because I don't work for Asians, like my mama too. We didn't work for Asians, just say that. And anyway, they do all their stuff at church, at their churches. They have all their
That's how we
meetings.
used to do, love. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's how
how.
we used to do. Now we splintered off into Democrat, Republican, LGBTQ, and this, that. And hopefully we all can come together, Black Americans.
I'm talking about the
Now, as
church.
far
The
as the
church.
immigrant groups go, y'all got to figure it out. Y'all got to figure out how we gonna all come together. Like, what's gonna be y'all role, if y'all gonna have a role. I don't know, but we just can't move forward like we've been doing for these decades with y'all.
Yeah, like they. I was talking about Black Americans
I
first.
know.
How it used to
I
be.
ain't talking about that. I'm just still, every time I look at my panel, it's looking like I have the opportunity to speak to some people who can speak to some people and say, hey, we got to support more and we got to stop with the stereotypes. All of them not lazy. You know what I mean? They educated too. You know what I mean? They not just hood rat, ghetto, baby mama, drug, all the stuff I hear day after day on my panel.
Who says that?
It's gonna take a lot of work.
Oh no, I don't. I don't think we should focus on trying to prove stereotypes wrong.
No,
They
Can I ask a question, host?
no.
they're
Wait
gonna.
a minute, hold on, Say. I think a little. I think our public image could be cleaned up a little bit. And somebody said it correctly. I do believe, it's up to us to start promoting more positive images. We do, but they don't always get circulated like the garbage. It seems like the negativity get more get more views and plays and stuff. We got a lot positive going on, but it's crazy every time somebody from another country come up here, all they can say when they think about how, we get treated the same as some incident with the police or some kind of gutter situation. It ain't never, oh, we work together at this place or, I went, they own a small business. I met them that way. It ain't nothing positive. It's always something about we look alike and we gonna go to jail and the police gonna pew pew us. It ain't never nothing good.
Yeah, but that's when we start fitting into the respect it really
No,
kind of
no,
takes.
Bubba, I ain't gonna let you do that tonight. You keep trying to point the finger back at us, and
No,
no, we
no,
ain't
no.
gotta
That's
do
Let's get
nothing.
back
That,
to the
oh man.
prompt.
that's
I
Get back
No,
to
am.
the
we gonna get
prompt.
back. We gonna talk about what I
that's
want to talk
dead.
about. Hold on, let me mute y'all, cause I dropped everybody.
Oh,
And yeah, so cause I want to talk. If you want to be up here, you gonna listen to what I want to say. If you got a problem with that, sayonara.
finish what I was saying though.
No,
Okay.
no. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Hey, American,
Hey sis,
how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you? I just wanted to come up here because I heard Fabi ask why there's so many different people with different beliefs of where we come from. That comes from everyone's family here in America have different bloodlines. So just because my bloodline may have some Native American doesn't mean that yours does. You know, some of us came from the slaves, you know, and some of us don't have slave ancestry at all. Some I saw a guy on here on TikTok the other day. He found out that he was related to one of the pharaohs. So you have to understand when it comes to us, we are the original people. So you have to,
I've been told that too.
yeah, we were here alone for a very, very long time before any of these other races came here. So we were everything. We're the beginning and the originals of everything. And so when you understand that, then you'll understand why people have, say that they're a part of different lineages and things like that. Because, and it's not that they're lying. A lot of people are not lying. A lot of people are doing their genealogy and ancestry and finding out that they are really a part of these different ancient families in groups. So you got to understand, just because my history is maybe different than yours doesn't mean that we don't fall under the same umbrella, because we do. And then I wanted to she said her baby's name was Chi Chi and she's married to a Nigerian. Remember when I came up here yesterday and I was saying that too, that my best friend was married to a Nigerian? Her daughter's name is Chi Chi too. Her name is actually Chizara, and they call her Chi Chi for short. So that's I just wanted to come up here. I heard a couple things and I just wanted to come up here and say that. That's it. You could drop
Okay,
me.
we got some respect today. I respect you. Thank you for saying that. But what I was really asking, I was like, why is there so sorry, she's loud. Why are there so many different belief systems of who FBI are and what they
But you
represent?
would
That's what I'm
know
trying
that
to
if
get.
you was a Black American. That's the thing.
Right.
No, because I don't. When I didn't start learning about FBA, like hearing FBA
Forget
rhetoric,
FBA. Why is you separating that? If you was
but
a
that's
Black
what I'm not
American,
understanding. What's the
but if you
difference?
was a
Like,
Black
because
American,
people are
this
saying
wouldn't
like,
even be
as
a
FBAs,
question you
this is
would
what we
have to
believe
ask.
in, but then other people saying as FBAs we believe in something else. I've only
No,
heard of the
no.
term
If this was a
FBA
question,
from
it's the
TikTok.
same people. It's the same people. It's Black American. It ain't nothing different.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing special about it except it's a identifier. Same people.
Right. We're all the
Okay,
Hey,
so
same.
hey,
it's just an
Faye,
identifier.
We
Yes,
Then
it
just
that's it.
fall.
is. That's
Yes.
it.
Okay, because that's
We
what I was hearing different rhetoric. That's why I was saying, like, what I don't get it. Like, you have FBAs that say it's more than an identifier. It's
And wait a
one
minute,
of
Africans, you married to
yeah.
an African, why they got so many different beliefs? They got so many languages, beliefs,
No, that's not what
tribes,
I'm saying. But I'm
everything.
saying like so many people are saying like
You act
FBA
like it's
is this,
strange though,
FBA is
even if
that.
they
This is what
did
we
have
stand for.
different
This is
beliefs.
what
You act
we're
like it's
trying to
strange.
accomplish. But it's not all the same across the
But
board.
you
Like
act like it's strange, Fabi. You should be used to people with different beliefs and different this and
yes,
different
I
that.
do. But like if you have FBAs that say we don't stand for this, but then you have FBAs that say no,
Same
this is
thing.
the
You should be
FBA
used to
movement.
it. You
right
should be used
No,
to it.
right
no, that's
because
totally
even
Why
different.
not?
well, the thing about it is, even with Africans, even though they have different beliefs, there's some that's Igbo, they speak a different language. There's some that this tribe, they speak a different, but at the end of the day, they all fall under the umbrella of African. It's the same exact thing for us. I don't know why it's so hard for us to understand that.
Reason why I'm saying that is because some people are saying FBA is like totally everybody's indigenous. If you're FBA, you're indigenous.
No, that
If you're
who said
yeah,
that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, can
One or two
somebody else
people.
can somebody help back me up? Because there's been rooms where like that's all they talk about.
Gemstone.
I can
Gemstone.
help
What
you.
we're
I can
trying
help
to
back
tell
you
you.
up. Why are
We
you
Okay,
listening
this
to
slow
everybody on
idiot in
TikTok?
the comments talking about his FBA a tribe. When the heck
Why are you
they
listening
are?
to everybody on TikTok and you don't even know
Black
who they are?
Americans, you might as well say we a tribe. We the Black American tribe.
Might as well
Yeah,
a
I mean,
nation.
but
But
y'all, why
what
y'all
you
try
yeah,
to
what
act
you what
clueless
y'all
like
what
she's not
you
right
fail
about
to
what she's
realize,
saying?
this is why we delineated. Because y'all forgot Afrikaners, the white one that owned Africa was the white man. And y'all claim on his name. It was really called El Cabalan.
That's an Arab word.
right.
That's
And
why.
then another
We don't
thing too. I'm sorry, and then I had to second it again. Another thing, just because you are Black American doesn't mean that you're indigenous either. It all depends on where your family, what your
gemstone.
family's genealogy is. Some of us are indeed indigenous and some are not. Some actually did come here with the slave boats, with the slaves. Some
Thank
of us
you.
actually were here before then. Some
Thank
of
you.
us come because we are the original people. If you can
Thank you.
imagine that, then you know that we come from all different type of genealogy and ancestry, but we fall under the same umbrella. We're
And
all
this is
one
why I'm
people.
pissed off.
But
This is why I'm pissed
that
off.
doesn't make any sense at
Because hold
all.
up.
It
Why
makes
would you
plenty of
kick your own
sense.
It
people
makes
out
zero
for
sense.
material possessions? And that's why.
Who are
Hey,
you talking
Bubba,
If,
about? The
Bubba,
hold
African?
up.
why
Hold up
doesn't that make
now.
sense, Bubba? Why doesn't
No,
that
it
make
doesn't.
sense?
Because if you got, I can explain if I
We don't
can
have
not
to
be
wait a
interrupted.
minute.
Okay.
Chili set whatever. We don't have to prove ourselves to anybody. It
No, don't.
when when you are doing your genealogy, that's an individual family
Yeah, who is
thing.
it? Who
So
are these people? These people is nuts. Who are
thank
y'all
you.
Yeah,
to
so
They
you
ask
are
us to
nuts.
see our paperwork
yeah,
and
Fabby,
prove
speaks. You don't
anything to
have to
y'all?
believe what
We
they
ain't got
say.
to
You
prove
don't have to
nothing to
believe what they
nobody.
That's
say,
what I'm
baby.
saying. Because even in the comments, somebody was like, "It means we indigenous to the
So
United
why
States."
are you
Everybody
Huh?
listening
is
to
So
that?
what?
In it.
everybody's
That's why I be so
lineage.
Huh?
confused.
But
Everybody's
don't
You
lineage
if
is
you
different.
confused.
you confusing me
I'm
right
saying
now.
that.
You
Hold on.
confusing me right now. You
No,
and
because
Bubba.
that's what I'm saying. Like
That's
that,
what
I've
y'all
been in
doing.
rooms where
Y'all
I'm like,
confusing me.
no, because I literally been in rooms and I had said that I was like, everybody can't have the same bloodline, and then the whole panel, like, yes, we all got the same bloodline. We got the same. I'm like, but everybody can't. There's impossible for
That
everybody to have the same bloodline.
and
Like,
let the only
yeah,
way that right, the only way that we will all have come from the same bloodline is if we're directly related to one another. Some of us are related
And
to
this
each
is
other
the
and some
prime
are not.
reason why when we had titles like
Just
Asians and Black Americans, what's the issue? Because even if an Asian did come in here, we having a whole discussion about who we are, what we are with so-called uh, fellow Black Americans. Because Bubba say
Them
he
ain't
a
they. I
Black
don't know what they
American,
are.
and
I don't
I
know what
don't
they
either
are.
now. And Fabi say she a Black American, but y'all, like I don't understand y'all, and
Anybody can
y'all
be
Love,
don't
I
black.
was
understand
actually
well,
y'all own
wait.
people,
I was
obviously, and
on
that's
topic, but I kept
ridiculous to
getting
me.
interrupted.
I'm
right, the
saying,
Let me
like,
set
try to tell you
no,
what
because you keep
I
happened.
trying to
wasn't even
blame.
allowed
If
to
you
finish
cut
what I
me
was
off
saying.
one more
Like,
time, Yahweh. But yeah, y'all Bubba keep trying to point the finger back at us for some kind of reason, and then Fabi, she don't even know why people calling
She
themselves indigenous
confused.
and this and that. Where y'all grow up at?
But host, I
In the
was
desert.
actually on topic, but I kept getting interrupted, and I wasn't trying to
No,
point.
but still, I wanted to
See,
say something about something, and we got here. And every time I say something about something, Bubba, you turn it around like you don't get it. Like you ain't for us at all. But you ain't got to be. I respect that. But I'm just saying, you the one
he's
saying you a
definitely
Black
not.
American.
love,
He's
okay,
an agent or
love. When I say
something.
respectability politics, what do you think that means?
I don't know what you say. You got to speak up, Bubba.
If when I say respectability politics, what do you think that is?
Ability politics.
Some
Respectability
shit you just made
Oh,
politics.
up.
respectability politics.
Yes.
Yeah. What about
You
it?
know, I know you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said that we need to like something about these stereotypes that people think about it, I said
Yeah.
we don't need to worry about what other races and ethnicities think of us because we know how we are. We have extensive history in here, plenty of
That's somebody
inventions.
who want us to stay looking
But
fucked
who
up
the hell is
on
us?
these
You are African,
Bubba,
right?
on these
Bubba,
They
let
just
internet
do
me
the
ask.
streets.
African.
I want to ask
I
y'all this
don't feel
question
like
though.
that. I feel
But you
like
see
we
how
should
I'm
have
talking
more
and everybody else talking.
positivity.
Got this question too.
I care how we look.
It's lit.
Hell,
I want.
and sometimes
I
I
want
see
this
stuff and
question
just
to be
hope it
asked.
wasn't a Black American. Okay, thank you for
Me
coming up,
too.
Yahweh, because you can't keep talking over me. But yeah, I sometimes I cringe when I see us doing some dumb stuff like, dang, why they had to be Black? You know, we are every group do stuff, but we want to look better. Who want to? We do. I think all of us think we can. You know, they ain't got to push all that bad stuff about us. I care how we look as a people. If you
I
don't
do
care how
Loves,
too.
your
well,
people
I
look,
know that, but it makes us a lot of money to look like that. It does. We
Wait,
lit
wait,
right
wait,
now
wait.
on
what?
I
I
TikTok
ain't
care how
getting
we.
none
because of
of
how
it.
we
I
look.
ain't getting none of that money for us looking.
If we
Wait, I
started
Just
care.
send
singing,
them
hey,
American.
if we came
Yeah,
in
I
here and
hear
I
started
it.
can
It's
singing
never finish a
crazy.
gospel
thought, man.
songs
It's
and
impossible.
praising the Lord, it'd be 3 people in here. What is you
Oh
talking
Okay, so
goodness
about?
I care
gracious.
how we look, but it doesn't.
Who
It's not
is
going to
we?
change
Ain't you
how.
an African?
Oh my nigga, shut up, nigga.
stop.
Old
This
ass
is
fuck
like
Niggas
ass
an
we're
nigga.
African talking
literally,
about
Damn, you
we.
keep
but
damn
we're
interrupting
literally
brothers so
supposed to be
damn
talking
bad.
about
Shut up.
Asians, and like you're getting
Get
on here
your
for
illiterate
because
ass
you
off the
think
damn
he's
panel.
African.
Nigga,
Like,
I got an education, nigga. A
Man,
big
fuck your
education.
education.
oh
Keep
Lord.
interrupting me and shit, man. Go get a barbershop chat, man. Y'all old heads need to stop damn being so damn rude, bro. I'm trying to talk and
Look,
niggas
if
just keep
you
interrupting me.
African, dude. That's
Man,
all I'm
shut
saying.
up.
You African?
You were there. You
You
look like a
African,
damn
nigga.
Nigerian your damn self. You see
We
that
can't
peanut
hear
ass
you,
shit?
Nah,
Miss
ain't no
Love.
motherfucking nah. This USA right here. This USA.
Can I explain something real quick, y'all? There was a sister who said something about FBA and indigenous. We're the only people who are indigenous to the United States because Yes, before the sir. United States existed, we weren't here. You know, we went through an ethnogenesis, obviously,
Hold
and
on,
we're
Bubba.
the
I didn't
only.
drop you. You got restricted, Bubba. Go ahead.
I'm
What
sorry.
he
That's
do?
exactly what I just said. I just
Yeah, yeah,
said
yeah,
What
that.
yeah.
Bubba
We went
do?
through an ethnogenesis in this country, and the only people who are the true Americans are us foundational Black Americans. That's why we're indigenous to the United States.
Okay,
I
okay.
literally, I literally, I literally just sat here and said
I'm sorry.
that.
I was cranking the landing gear on the trailer if I didn't hear you.
No,
I'm
it
sorry
sounds
about
like
that.
you just want to argue because I clearly said that.
Oh no, I'm
But
not
we
here to
don't have to
argue.
Yeah.
keep explaining ourselves to these people.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
just
how
trying to
many times
figure
it's
out
been
a
it's
way
been like a
to
year,
get
ain't it?
themselves in,
Yeah, it's been
if
like
that
a
I
makes
year,
think
hasn't
that
sense.
it?
some people just listen to respond and not listen to understand because comprehension just
America,
seems real.
American, this is why I feel like somebody like me gets confused because it turns into like somebody like him coming up and like derailing it and making it seem like
Well,
FBA is
stop.
not
You
just
have
an
to stop
identifier.
being.
That's
You
why
have
I'm
to
like,
stop.
what the
Stop
hell?
being
You
weak.
have to
Stop
stop
being
being
Well,
so
easily
you asked the
easily.
manipulated.
question,
Right.
Fabi. Don't forget the role
Yeah,
Exactly.
you
I asked the
played in it.
question,
You
but
the
this
one
is like
asked
a
the
prime
question.
example of like what I'm talking about. Like
You
somebody will come up and say something totally off the wall to where I'm like, okay, so
Like you did with that
what am I
question.
supposed to be thinking FBA
I
is?
understand,
right.
understand,
You
Fabio.
gotta
So
stop
what's
being so
You deal with
understood
easily
don't need
reality.
to be
manipulated.
explained. We're
Fabby
all
speaks.
on
You deal with
code.
reality.
Wait,
Keep
Mr.
dealing with
Bo.
reality,
Hold on,
Fabby
Mr. Bo.
speaks.
Wait. What's understood is already what's understood don't need any explanation. People like them, they're trying to figure out how to be on code with us. So the less we tell them, the better off they'll be. Don't give out too much information. They're trying to fit in. For look at those boys with those FBA outfits in Ghana. Y'all think that make any
What?
sense? Do y'all? I
I
Mm.
mean, they
thought
would
well,
do.
that
They
wasn't
push like
AI.
the
I thought
dusty
that was AI.
version though.
No,
They're
ma'am, that's
doing it in
real.
the dusty form.
Loves,
Mm.
can I speak, please?
Go ahead, say.
So I was just doing some research right now, and I found out that the Asians in America, when they spend money in their communities, it circulates in their communities for 28 days before
Yeah,
it
we know.
leaves the Asian
We know.
communities.
We know.
I also found FBAs, when FBA spend money in their communities, it circulates for 6 hours before the
That's
dollar
cool. Yeah, we
leaves their
know. We know.
community. So the
Yeah, we
question
know.
should the I mean, if we're talking about the prompt, I'm not sure if it just got off topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
How to keep the FBA money in the FBA community? Because when that
What
problem is
makes you think we want
solved,
to do that though?
it will.
What makes you think we want to do that?
You don't want to do that.
What makes you think that's a problem?
It is a
Why is that got to
problem
be a problem?
because
No, it's not.
it
How would you making it a
Hey
problem?
money
man, why don't you let him
How
legally
is it
But
speak?
not
He
a
didn't
it's
even
a
get
problem?
out what
problem
he
in
was
our
it's
saying,
not a
man.
community.
problem.
He didn't
That
even get
is
out
a
what he was
problem in our
saying. Why don't you let him
community.
finish what he's saying?
Yeah, because we have to keep the dollar flowing in our community
Who
because
is
we can't
we?
No,
grow.
it's not we. It's not we. We're
I'm
talking
black.
about foundational
Hey,
Black
O'Brien,
The
we had
Americans
hell?
self
Like,
love.
by
what is
us.
that? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm black. Like, I'm
You,
black American.
your
I'm
husband
No,
not
African.
baby,
black.
no.
You said
So,
the
Well,
Now
other
you
day
got
you were
so,
durable. You
just
said
to
the
be
other day
clear,
you
if
you
I'm
so,
are
not
because my
durable.
husband's
so.
not black, my
I'm not
lineage
You
talking
are
changed.
about.
African.
I have
African.
no
No,
interest in
girl, you
this.
really got me messed up because I
You
really came on here very
African.
respectful. No, what you really about to
You're
do is piss me off
African. You're
now because I
African.
came up
You're
here very, very
African. You're
respectful. No,
African.
what you
You're
are
dirty
stupid
little
and you're stupid
African.
and you're dumb
You
and you're stupid
African.
and you're dumb and you're stupid because
Uh-huh.
how will my bloodline change just because I marry somebody else?
But
You got to
didn't
Together.
you
really think
tell
with
us
your
the
head
other
and
day
stop
that you
thinking
did your
with that
DNA?
texturizer
But
on the
wait a
top of your
minute,
head.
Girl,
Fabby,
that's my
didn't you
real hair
just?
with your fucked up
Girl,
skin.
no, it's
But
not.
You
Fabby,
It
didn't
looks
wish.
you
like you
just
have a
tell
Betty
us,
Boop wig
Fabby?
on. Please,
You
you tried it.
Fabby, you just told us the other day that you did your genealogy and found out that you were African.
Yeah, no, I
Remember?
said they come from I said African slaves. I
Right.
literally
So
just
you're
broke down my
not.
whole
So
genealogy on this live. They
so
still
that
come
would
from
make
America.
you.
They still were slaves. That's what I'm saying. Like he was an African slave for sure. And
Okay,
then
y'all.
also my family is Native American. Also my family is YT. I broke down my whole lineage literally 20 minutes
She
ago.
can be Martian. It
So
does
what are
not
you
change
talking
the
about?
fact
I'm
that the
still
dollar is leaving the
African
FBA
American. I'm still
community.
black at the end of
Okay,
the
well, do
day.
you
It
You're
doesn't
saved by
So
understand?
either
God.
matter.
way
That's
it
the
goes,
point of
the black
Hold
dollar,
delineation.
on, y'all. Hold on,
yeah.
everybody. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Do you understand now, Fabi? Do you understand what's going on here?
No, I don't understand what's going on here because somebody just called me like somebody just sit up here and was like, "You not American," but obviously I'm American. I broke down my whole bloodline.
And your lineage is of African descent, ma'am.
Okay, and you just said you were Creole in the comments,
I
but doesn't
am. I am from
Creole comes from
Louisiana. I
African
am.
descent
No,
as
ma'am. I
well?
It
Yes,
am
it
doesn't
Creole
does.
matter
from
where
Yes,
she's
it
from.
does.
Louisiana.
So
Creole is
so
African
Okay, y'all.
descent,
We
No,
not
gonna
it's
change.
French.
not.
We
Yes,
gonna
it
does
is.
not
change
French
this.
and
matter.
Spanish.
We
That
gonna
is what it
change this
is.
prompt.
Girl,
The hell?
please.
Are you
Girl,
slow? Do
Hey,
you
please.
even know
Nikki.
No,
who your
you
people
slow.
are? Because you have to be slow if you don't know that.
We
No,
already
no,
traced it
Stone.
You're
down,
No,
saying
baby. I know
Stone.
Creole and
exactly
don't
who
even
I
know what
Look,
am.
Creole
I
is.
know.
Like, where did you
Look
get your
at me,
education
girl.
on the back of a cereal
Look at
box?
me. Look
Like,
at
All
I'm
me.
Creole
looking
don't
at
have the
you.
same mix. That's
The
childish
We
to
hell?
think
don't.
that.
We don't.
Like,
And she
come
think
on
I'm
It's
now.
African.
very
Like,
childish
no,
to
what
No.
think
I
all
think is
Creole
you're
have the
My
same
slow.
mixture.
phenotype
I
ain't
Lord
think you
African,
really
Jesus.
girl.
don't like
Okay,
yourself.
y'all, we're
That's
gonna
what
just
I
My
think about you.
nose
That's
ain't
what I
African,
really
hold
think.
on,
girl.
I think
y'all.
you have
Y'all
a
gotta drop
self-image
people.
issue.
Let me just go on ahead and restart the whole show. Cause we gonna just change the topic. But y'all saw I had up there Asians and Black Americans. So shout out to all the immigrants who say the Africans and Caribbeans, and Latinos, and everybody else who say I only talk about Black people, Black immigrants. Y'all saw. And this is what happened. We still talking about Black people because maybe because ain't no Asians come anyway. It was
Yeah.
only so much we can really say anyway. So now we're back here. Back to the black immigrant and the Black American. Hey Saul, how you doing today?
Hi, Miss Love. I didn't come to cause any problems
Yeah,
or
you
You
did, because
fine.
you
cause
shouldn't
no.
even say what you
You
Look how
said.
fine.
You
ignorant
shouldn't
this
Hold
even
on,
came
fool
up here with
Fabi.
is.
that
She talking
This
to
bullshit.
girl's
me.
a
Hold
fool.
on.
She is a
No,
fool.
yeah,
I
no,
am
I'm
not
not
trying to
bigger-posing
disrespect your
you.
live,
You
Miss
was somebody
Love.
that
All
said you a
right, not
Creole and then
today.
say I have no African
I'm
descent. So
sorry,
you're the
but y'all
biggest.
can't keep talking over me. Go ahead. So what you were saying about your day?
I'm having a great day. I said I just wanted to come up and talk about the prompt, but you already put it down. But every time I come up here, she always on some other things. And I did want to say what's understood don't need to be explained. They all them immigrants want to be included. They want inclusive. What is it? Inclusivity. They want to be included. I can't even talk. But yeah, no, don't tell them nothing. Keep them wondering. Keep them guessing. We know who we are.
Dang, Fabi, it's just that you can't keep going on and on. It's like you don't stop. That's that something else in you.
Yeah, we know what that is. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be respectful.
I'm trying to tell you to stop. I know they keep trying you, but you ain't gotta. Okay, we know you gonna fight back, but you can't talk over me while you fight back. That's the thing. Just calm down. You can come back with see if we can. You can be calmer.
I'll
But
drop down, Miss Love. I'll drop down so she can collect her coins.
no, you ain't. It ain't about even if you drop down, she gonna cool down.
Okay.
Y'all, you know what I mean? Let's not fight each other today. Let's try not to. But hey, I just don't understand how people. I don't know. Fabi is like a Martian to me in the Black American community. I haven't met anyone like her yet.
Well, I have. The Africans that I've come across, they are just like that. They're aggressive. They're
No, but she
loud. They have
says
to
she
be
a Black
heard.
American.
She's
Well,
not.
she's confused though. She's confused, and the only reason she's confused is because she's having dealings with
Right, them soul ties.
Self
yep,
identity issues too.
yep, because she's soul tied to an African and they all confused. They barely
No,
understand
she
basic
said
stuff.
she was one quarter Negro. She said one of her parents is Native American and white, and her other parent is Native American and black.
And you
Whatever
said
black
you have no
is.
problem with
Now,
the FBA
whatever
dollar
black
leaving your
is, okay?
community.
Meaning
Why
black
don't
can
you
be
talk about
anything now.
that? The guy who has a
You
dollar
see?
sign in front of his name. You said
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
no
man.
problem with your
Yeah.
money leaving your community.
No, I don't. No,
That's
I don't. You know
exactly what you
why?
said.
You know why?
But
You know why?
that's the reason.
Cause we be making it rain. Yeah. We got
But
the
that's the
most
reason for
powerful spending
delineation,
power.
though.
You should
Cause we
not
got
want your
spending
money to
power.
leave your
We
community.
got
That's the
spending power,
problem. You
dude.
spend money
Yeah,
outside
we
your
got spending
community.
power. You know about this spending
Don't,
power, don't you?
yeah, spend it on yourself. Don't
Okay,
So
so
spend it
saved by
whatever
on
we're
No, we
God, what you
doing,
spend it
think
where we
whatever
want to
delineation is
spend it.
about?
We
so
spend it
say
where we want to
whatever we're
spend it. What is
doing,
you talking about? Spend it on yourself. I
what
spend it
Thank
where I
you,
want to
Rev.
spend it.
Thank you.
whatever we're doing, that's an issue. We're working on correcting whatever issues we have right now.
okay.
What we
That's
don't need is for you to tell us what we need to do. We know exactly what our issues
okay.
are. We don't need you
Okay.
being
No,
a
no,
spokesman
I
for
didn't
us
mean to
or
come
try to.
across like
Okay,
telling you
yeah,
what to
because that
do.
right there,
I was just
that's
saying
called
that's,
being outside of
That
your own
commie shit.
lane.
That's that commie shit. Keep the
That's
money
but
in the
not
I
being
was
in
just,
your
community.
I
lane.
thought I took him literally when he said
No, you
just spend
you
the
need to
money outside. I
just
thought he was
stay
saying
just
that
all you
literally.
gotta do is just stay in your
Yeah,
lane
I
and
shop
that's
at
it.
Amazon, man.
Stay in your
Stay in your
lane.
I
lane.
shop at Amazon. I don't shop with Africans. Yeah, I shop at Amazon. I don't
Why
shop
don't
with
you shop with
Africans, man.
FBA? How about
I don't
that?
shop at the corner
And
store.
that's what
I don't
we
shop at the
doing.
corner
That's the
store with
reason
the
for
herbs.
delineation. That's what you failing to realize. We delineating from y'all so we can keep our money in our community
That's
and spend with
great.
ourselves.
That's
So it's no more black
exactly what
businesses.
needs
We're
to
doing black
But
happen.
we don't
American
But
need
why are
permission
there
businesses.
from
no
you,
That's right.
panels?
Save.
Why
We
are
don't
there
need
no
permission
panels
from
about
you.
the money? The
We
panels
don't
are
need
all
permission
about
from
who is
you.
Why
American,
you worried about our
African, or
money? Why you
Asian,
worried
or
about our
this or
money?
Sir,
that.
Well,
you
you should
came in at
stop
the
trying to
wrong
pocket
time.
watch us first of all, because it's not
This
your
USA right here,
concern.
Nina. This USA right here, baby.
We don't want y'all businesses in our neighborhoods no
It
more,
ain't.
and
Why
we
you
do
worried about
not
the
want
money
y'all in our
though?
politics. That's the
This
We
is
don't
a
even
point.
want them in our
That commie
long
shit.
spaces.
Come in here with
question.
that
I
commie
wanted to
shit.
Why is
challenge
he
you guys
here?
on. Can I just challenge you guys on this? You have like one of the biggest industries in America in your pocket if you wanted it, because you spend a lot of money on looking good. Take the hair industry over. I watched a documentary about the Asians having it. You can take it over. Why is
Yo,
this
people, the
not the
one who give them the
focus?
loans to put them in our
Man, ain't
community.
nobody
So you
shopping
shouldn't
with
be
no
speaking on
motherfucking
that
Asians.
anyway.
Ain't
The
nobody
Asians,
shopping with no
yeah, the
Asians, man.
Asians make it hard for
Okay?
us to get the
Take
Look,
it
product.
the
over.
black
You can
people.
do it
Hey,
tomorrow
every
if you
time you
put
hear
your
black,
effort
go
into
ahead,
it.
so go ahead, so Evolve.
Do you not
Look,
understand?
bruh.
Do you not
Anytime you hear a
understand
black
that?
person say they shopping with Asians in the hair, everybody get quiet. Ain't nobody
Right,
shopping with
because
no
we are
motherfucking
being
Asians, okay?
we are
You a
being
peasant.
suppressed.
Like, if you shopping with some Asians, you really, I don't know what you doing. Like, I don't know where else you shopping at. Like, if
And
you
you have
buying
to
your
be
shit that you put on your
careful.
body from Asians, I don't know what else I don't know what else you doing, okay?
We have to
You
be
probably
careful,
wiping,
Bo, because a lot
wiping
of
with, I
these
don't
beauty
know.
supply stores are not black owned. They are African American owned.
No, they're
The China,
Korean owned. They're
yes, no,
Korean owned.
yeah. So they
There's
are
a whole
there.
There's
lot
an
of
We have a
entire
black
Black
one.
documentary on
American
it.
owned
Everything is
beauty
Not in
Korean
supplies.
owned.
Houston. I have not seen a black American beauty supply store in Houston. I've seen two African beauty supply stores, and the rest are Asian.
If you come to Michigan, you'll see them because there's a lot of Black American owned beauty supply
Yes, it
Goodness,
stores.
is.
thank
Okay.
God.
Yep.
When
Man,
I
we
left, it
way
wasn't that
beyond
many.
Asians. Y'all late.
It's a lot now.
I've
Shout
been
Yes,
out
it
doing
to
hair.
is.
them.
I
I'll be
still
back
got a
home.
cosmetology
Hold on,
license,
Johnny.
man.
I'll be back home. Yeah, I'll be back home soon, so I can't wait. I ain't been back
Okay,
home in like
yeah.
4 years.
I still got a
Oh yeah, you
cosmetology
gonna love
license, man. We
downtown.
ain't
Downtown is
Asians ain't
beautiful
messing
now.
I
with
Bella,
us.
Bella
know.
Ain't nobody
flooded
messing with
still,
no
still.
Asians, man. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
going to
Flooded.
no Asian
Yep.
joint buying no
They
bundles.
hold on, Johnny. They can make so much money on Belle Isle only if they just did like the parks here in Florida. They making money all year round at their parks, events and all kind of stuff like 5Ks and just all kind of stuff. And we got that lake, like they can be doing all
The
kind of
black
stuff.
women
They should
got
Well,
open
more
the
you
money
know
yacht
than
they
club
made.
us.
back up.
Well, you know they made Belala State Park, right?
I know, I
Yep.
know. Do it cost
Don't
to
too
get
many
on now?
blacks go.
I don't pay to get
Yeah,
on there. You
Yeah,
gotta
me
you
either. I
gotta
Yeah.
do the
have
say
a
it
same.
like
costs.
you gotta pay for the pass to get on all year. So they'll
You know
put
they
Okay.
it
got a
like
new.
once you do your registration and stuff.
They
Man, they
got a
say
new
bail out
hotel they
all
building
Indians
down
done.
there. They
Huh?
connected Huntington Place with downtown.
Really?
Yep, a new
Yeah.
hotel.
Yep. It's bad. Oh my god, it's so bad down there.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
nice
it.
down there now. It look like a whole different from 2008. Man, it look like a whole different city.
I
It
heard the
really does.
casino's looking raggedy.
Yeah,
No,
they can
it's
upgrade them a little bit, but they
yeah, it
sitting
still
right
look the
in.
same. Like
Shout
Motor
out to
City.
that.
It's the Greek town for me.
I love
Hey,
Greektown.
say by the G. Hey, let me make this clear for you. The reason why we're delineating, because we're delineating from people that's still shopping with Asians. Okay?
Facts.
Can you think about that? Think about that a little bit. Ain't
That's
nobody
what I'm trying
shopping
to
with no
tell him.
damn
He's saying what
Asians.
we doing. This what the FBA movement is about. Delineating from all y'all,
But
white,
the panels,
Chinese.
I don't see any panels about redirecting the
I do. I
dollars.
was just
The
on one.
Yeah,
panels tend to be
I was,
about,
and he was on it
you
too. He was
Wait
on
a
it
know,
as well.
minute.
But
other
We did.
topics.
We had that panel here, keeping our money in the black community. Remember boycott? Should we boycott? Remember we had that
yes,
panel.
ma'am.
Yep.
So don't
Oh,
say
okay.
that, Faye.
Oh,
We
my
had
bad. I
one.
didn't see that one.
So
Yeah.
like those black owned restaurants, some of them be like Caribbean restaurants. We were speaking of taking care of our black owned food places, our Creole food place, soul food places, our black braiders, our black nail techs, I mean, we need to put that out there. Black FBA owned businesses in whatever city that we're in, and that's how we can keep the dollar circulating within our own community.
And
Ain't
I
no
feel
black people
sorry for
doing
the
nails.
entrepreneurs in y'all communities, because without the Black American dollar, y'all will not survive in this country.
Right, I'm
And
not
it's going to
Korean
come a
though.
point of
I'm
time.
not Korean. You
I'm
guys
talking about
need
any
to
immigrant,
take
even
over
white
that
immigrants, because
Yep.
industry.
YGs don't spend money
That
with their own people.
industry needs
Black
to be
Americans is the
taken
one who keep the
over.
economy
I
going
think it's like
all
2 or
around this
We
3
don't
country.
want
billion
it,
Yep.
Once we
bro. We
stop
don't
more.
spending
want
with
it.
y'all gonna
We
have a
don't want
hard
it.
time surviving in this country. I'll tell you that.
We don't do sweatshop labor. Saved by the God. Black people, Black Americans don't do sweatshop labor.
No,
Sure the fuck
it's
don't.
not, because the
So
stuff
so
is
get so so
imported.
get so get it get yourself right, man. Or you should get the sweatshop
All right,
labor
Johnny,
field. We
land
don't
your
do
plane. We
sweatshop
got
labor.
two new guests we want to hear from. Hey, St. Croix.
How you doing?
Hey, thank you. Um, hey, thank you for the gifts, Rudy. How you doing? You got something to add to the conversation?
I just want to say, like, regarding like the Caribbeans and stuff, I'm starting to notice they might have more vitriol towards us than the Africans. Every Caribbean panel I go to, I notice that they always tell me I don't belong. What am I doing there? Why am I there? But it's like we accepted them when they came to this country, so it's just funny to see how like anytime I'm in one of their spaces, they act like I don't belong. But it's like we have so many of their people in our space of currently to this day. And that's the whole point of delineation, is because it's like when it come to us, we welcome them. When it come to them, they told us we didn't belong.
West St. Croix, I have it's I think his name Marshall. He come to my space a couple of he been here a few times and he invite me to his space. He holds spaces. Well, I guess y'all call them live streams over here. But I went over to his space one time, Caribbean, just to check it out. Thank you, American. And I was shocked. I had to tell him when he came on my panel, I had let him have it a little bit. Cause you're right. They was kicking, they was muting them Black Americans, they was throwing them off the stage. And you see, I let people talk. And I had to remind him, when you come over here, I let you talk. I was like, I didn't appreciate that. I was in them comments going nuts. It was crazy. Yeah, so that does happen. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, I don't treat y'all like that over here unless we get into it. But other than that, I'm just not going to be muting you and cussing you out there and kicking you. Some people be mad as hell when they get treated like that. And that go for anybody.
Yeah, it's definitely a one-way street, like I said, anytime, they was to come over here, like for instance, hip hop, even though they try to lay claim to it, we welcomed them into like things like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Just certain spaces that we had going on in this country, historically we welcomed them.
I'm not even going to speak on the beauty industry with that. In regards to African braiding shops, and the whole time they operating a human traffic ring.
That's why I end up saying we don't do that. Black Americans, we don't
We
we don't we don't
don't.
pimp out our kids. We don't pimp our kids out, saved by the God. We don't do all that third world country
What
savagery.
are you
That's why
talking
they got a
about,
lock
sir?
on
I
that
told you
industry.
to open
That's why
the
no, we
hair
don't want that
shops
industry.
that sell
We don't want
products
that
to
industry,
your
dude.
community. You
Yeah,
can do
because they
that.
selling their kids' hair. They literally selling their children's hair, dude.
This
We don't
guy,
do that.
host, drop him. He doesn't want the dollar to circulate in FBA.
It's the
He's
How,
like
how
truth.
you
You
We
gonna
not
don't.
how you
controlling
gonna beat
nothing
opening
else,
somebody in the
businesses.
man.
hair
Who you
industry
think you
willingly
I think
selling
he's
their
a
kids'
plant.
hair?
He's like,
They selling
an
their kids' hair,
alphabet
man.
plant. Shame on you.
They
First
selling
of
their
all, do
kids'
you
hair
not
for
This is
real.
the
understand?
type of person who keeps communities down with his negative mentality.
Wait a minute, Save. Do you not understand that we've been redlined? So there's a
Speaking your
lot of
mic,
You
sis.
kind of low.
So we've been redlined. So there's a lot of different industries and stuff like that is extremely hard for us to get into, because if you understand, people don't want what's best for us and they try to stop us from doing everything that they possibly can to make it to where we have to struggle, because they understand that once we get into these different industries, we will dominate, and they don't want that. So they're
So
trying,
American
they're
are
doing
there rich?
everything in
I
their
live in
will
Texas,
to stop us,
American.
but we are in these industries. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that it's not happening, because it's definitely happening.
Thank you,
If
Nana Boo.
you have to go to other black cities and other black places to see exactly what's going on. You just can't look at a little bit just from what you see around you and then make your overall stance from that.
And if y'all
Thank
really
you,
pay
JT.
attention,
Wait a minute, Soul Food. Hold on. Let's get to hazardous.
Yeah, it's hazardous.
Hazardous. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing fine. Well, you got something to add to the conversation?
I did. Y'all touch a plethora of topics. One, I want to start off with it. Thank you for bringing me up. But I want to start off with the Save Guy dude or whatever his name is. He's nobody to really explain this. He did have valid points though, like when he's saying like keep our money circulating. That's a fact. We should do that. Like just we can't just say stuff just to be saying stuff. Like for real, we do need to circulate our money amongst ourselves. That's going to benefit ourselves, like it used to. I'm from Long Beach, California. When I was young, my mom and dad owned houses, and then they built the freeway, the 91 freeway in '85, and we had to sell our house. They did like eminent domain. We was the last people to sell our house, and they sold it for an undercut. You know, they got us. You know, they made us sell it for way less because we held out. So yeah, it's important for us to do communal things. You know what I mean? But yeah, when it come to these the Caribbeans, I'm gonna touch on that. Y'all said I don't even go to their spaces. I do mess with a Caribbean sister. She cool, so I call her a sister and all that because she do be loyal to diaspora third lady. She be on her stuff and she be checking her people. The other ones, like you saying, sis, and old boy was saying, yeah, they definitely gonna boot us up out of there. They not gonna let us talk. They're gonna get us up out of there immediately. But yeah, we can't be ignorant on what we saying. Like Brody, I can't see your whole name. It start with B-O. Um,
Yeah, it was me.
yeah, I can't see your whole name, bro. Yeah, no, I
Yeah, yeah,
agree
but
with
I
what
mean,
you.
go ahead,
Just
explain what you
just
were saying.
call him Johnny. Hold on,
Yeah,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh,
Go
okay,
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Let
who
him
I am.
okay,
finish.
I got you. Okay, yeah, because I ain't never going against my people. That's out. That's one thing we need to stop doing. So I'm not gonna never criticize my people. I'm just gonna revamp what they saying. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure we linked in with each other, and then we get money together. I'm making my business. Yeah, when it comes to the Asians or Hispanics or whatever, I'm from Long Beach. It's a way different dynamic. We don't get along. You know what I mean? Because they do very racist things. They'll write on the walls, uh, Mayate and all type of crazy stuff. So we got a different element when it comes to them. But a lot of people, what I feel is it's a lot of like sexual proximity. It's just the fact that you close enough to do some sexual stuff that people will start forgetting where they from. Like the sister who was speaking a minute ago, she's saying her dude or her husband is from I don't know, somewhere in Africa. But that can't cloud your judgment. You know what I mean? Thankfully, all my kids. This wasn't even purposely. I was a Pan African, so I had just I had kids with the person I had kids with, but I didn't even think about where they was from. And then I do have a like a half Caribbean and then FBA at the end. But she more on the FBA stuff. She feel the same way. She like, yeah, my people, when she talks to her other family members, she's like, yeah, they always got something negative to say about Black Americans. So we need to be more cognizant of that type of stuff. But anybody coming in the room, any room, for all my folks, that's my family, anybody coming in a room and trying to, detour our information, because the when I clicked on it said Asian, I was curious about that. But you see what's going on now. We back to what we always do. So because we got somebody up here giving us a program of what we can do, and then I gotta ask him, bro, what do your people need to do? You got any information for them? Okay, Thomas Sowell is a coon. Thomas Sowell is a coon.
That
Thomas
is
Sowell is a coon.
why,
So use
like, he's
somebody else.
Republican. I don't like
Yeah, but
Republicans,
no, listen
but
to me, bro.
he's FBA and he explains
But
why these
listen to
Asians
me real
own
quick.
all these businesses.
I
They are
think you
middlemen
talk. I
minority,
think you
which is
talk,
the
and then
same reason the small
you
hats
talk,
own
and
all
you
the
remove
businesses
your
in Europe.
earpiece, so you don't gotta hear.
Dude,
But
he a
bro,
far left commie, dude. That's why I did that. I know a far left commie when I hear one from Break. You know, nobody that's from a black community talks about keeping money in the black community. Because
Okay,
if you
sorry,
See.
Hazardous, you've been restricted.
Yeah, because if you care so much about keeping money in the black community, you would live in a black
Why
community.
do you not care about keeping your money in
But
your
why
community?
don't you live in a black community?
Why don't you care about keeping money in your community? Why are you advocating against that? Can you explain to the
I'm from a black
117 people?
if you're
Okay,
from a
you're
black
from
community,
there.
your money's in
You're
the black
blacks.
community. So what
Okay,
are you
Saved
talking
is a
about?
troll. He's
explain
not even
why you don't
black.
Yeah, he ain't nothing but
in
a far
keeping
left
the
troll.
money in the
That's that
community.
undercover racist white Democrats. Yeah, on the low. Yeah. Nobody from a black community talks about keeping money in the black
you want to
community
spend your
because
money
you
on
live in a
Amazon,
black
like you said
community.
before. Give it to Jeff Bezos.
But money
Yeah,
fine,
because you know
Johnny.
why? Yeah, because you know
Yeah.
why? We miss the racist when we shop with Amazon.
Okay, y'all,
don't
let's
we?
move the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
on. Let's move the conversation.
Yeah, when we shop online, we miss the
Let's move the
racism. How about
conversation
that?
on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some new people up here. Oh, no. We got
Can
to
you
kill.
drop me?
Yeah. See you later, Save. Thank you for
See
coming.
ya.
Okay. So, y'all, Johnny, you want to go ahead and start us off? Let's see. No, let's try something else. Let me change the prompt one more time. Y'all can go and talk.
You going back to Asians? Because I was interested in that.
But
Yeah,
Johnny, when we talking
I was about to
about
put the glaze on the Chinese in this joint.
when we talking about keeping money in the black community, we basically talking about opening business within our own
Yeah.
communities
You know
and
what?
staying where
Small
they're
business
from.
is a bad investment, dude. Y'all late.
No, it's
Ain't
not.
nobody doing
No, it's not.
storefronts. Ain't nobody doing storefronts,
That's
dude.
are you crazy?
Ain't nobody doing.
Are
All
you
right, good
crazy?
luck with that. Good
Johnny,
luck with
I
that.
don't agree with
Go
I
ahead and open
don't
the
agree
storefront.
with
We
you.
shopping
Listen,
online.
I have a storefront. Listen, I have
We
a
shopping
storefront in
online,
Detroit.
baby.
I have a storefront in
All
Detroit,
right.
Michigan, and it's doing pretty well. I've had it open
Okay.
for 7 years, and
Okay.
it's doing really, really well. So and guess
What's the
what?
name
Who
of it?
shop
What's
for
the name
me?
of it? What's the
Love
name
by
of
my
it?
tire bedroom wear.
Okay, oh man, that's gonna sell though. That's gonna sell.
So
Cause you
stop
gotta come
talking
and get
like that,
that.
Johnny.
You gotta come, no, you gotta shop, you
You
gotta come
make
and
us
get that.
sound pitiful or
You selling
something.
toys and all that? You selling toys and all
I
that?
don't sell toys right now, but I'm
Right
thinking
now.
about
Yeah, but
expanding.
that's a good business though. That's a good business. Yeah, I'm talking about like a corner store with $5 eggs. Ain't nobody shopping them places no more, man.
It is,
Hardware
and
store
Crazy.
and all
even in our
that. Ain't
community,
Wait,
who
what? That's who make
But
the most money is the
yeah,
corner
we
store.
getting it from Amazon though, man. We getting it online, man. We ain't
not
going to
everybody,
Stroh
Johnny.
Snyder's. We ain't going to Stroh Snyder's no more, man. That shit getting delivered by FedEx. Go ahead, open
Johnny,
the
I see
business
my
though. You
corner
want to open a
store
Johnny,
storefront? Go
filled
ahead, do your
all
thing.
day, every day.
But black people that know about business, we don't
we
even
have
do
to.
barber shops no more, man.
Yes,
People riding
are you
around cutting hair
crazy?
now.
Yeah, you
Stop
Ain't
could. I
nobody
just
even
asking
had a
opening
me
barber
salons
shop.
anything.
no more.
Johnny, yes,
Yeah.
there's plenty of black barbers. There's plenty of black barber shops. You have to go to a predominantly black city to see them because in Detroit, we have them all over the place.
That's what I was saying. You're saying my point. That's my
Straight
point.
out
See, you
school
live in a
ground.
black community, miss.
So
You live in a black
bad.
community. You see what I was talking about? You live in a black community.
You
But if you
said you
don't live in
did
a black
too.
community, it ain't gonna happen. Ain't nobody shopping in your store if you don't live in a black
Johnny,
community.
you gotta
Yeah.
open an online business and let it be known that you are a black owned business.
I got TikTok shop. You can go ahead right on my page right now and just buy some shoes or something. I got the Louis and the Gucci and everything in
I
there.
don't wear
Yeah.
it ain't real. I'm
I
not
got
buying
everything
no
in there. I
Louis
got
Vuitton
soap. I
off of
got
no
water.
TikTok
Yeah, I
shop.
got food in there. Yeah, I get commission. Yeah.
But sometimes people need stuff that the
Support
day of. They can't
black
wait.
businesses
Yeah, but
on TikTok
no,
shop.
ain't
Sorry,
nobody going in no physical store, man. All
Yes,
right, good
they
luck
do.
with
I
that, man.
still
So
go
who
in
is
the
all the
physical
people that's
store.
in
You
these
gotta
stores
get the
every day?
yeah. You gotta go in there like that. It's a different way of shopping to go get the erotic stuff. But I'm talking about going selling like you selling corner stores, like you just selling items that you nobody's buying. Nobody's driving a car to a store that they can buy from Amazon for a cheaper price. Then you got to
Oh
Yes,
pay
yeah,
they
rent.
are.
You got to pay water. What you gonna work in there 20? You gonna work in there by yourself?
Johnny, these stores
You
be
have to pay your
packed, honey.
employees. You got to
These
hire
stores
somebody.
are packed, and they're not just packed with immigrants. They're packed with our people too. Our people go out to the
You in
store.
Detroit, baby?
Not right now, but yeah, I live in Detroit.
I ain't got no money.
one thing I can say.
Yeah, man, I'm online, man. Everything I do is online. I ain't doing nothing physical. Ain't nobody shopping out on the streets like that no more. I mean, if y'all want to give it a go, good luck. Then you compete with immigrants, right? I'm not competing. I don't do nothing where I'm competing with immigrants. That's why I ain't
Well,
got
you
no
want to
problems with
compete with the
immigrants.
immigrant,
Because I don't compete with immigrants.
We ain't trying to compete. We trying to get them out of here, take it over.
right?
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. White man want them here, or they
Johnny,
wouldn't have
stop
brung them
with this
here.
fear
I'm not
mongering stuff.
fearmonger. I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about reality. Like they here. Where they going? You gonna open a corner
They're getting
store?
out of here. What do you mean? Where are they going? They're being deported. Sending them back home.
Or they gonna go to their YT daddy neighborhoods and open up the
They're not
businesses.
getting rid of all of them. They're not getting rid of all of them.
A lot of them.
A lot
They're
of
doing
them.
a mass
Not even most of them.
deportation.
Like how many of them is it? Like 11 million? Like give a number. Well, some people say
No,
20
I
million.
don't know
But what is it?
exactly because
11?
I haven't checked recently, but I know they
Hold
deported
on.
about two.
Can you wait a minute? Is it better, y'all? They saying y'all. Everybody's saying that it's frozen for them.
I can hear
Really?
you. I can
Yeah,
hear
they.
American.
I can hear y'all, but they
Yeah,
saying
I
it's
can hear.
frozen.
And
They went to
the
that.
comments
They
are
went to that.
going.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna
Oh,
say
they can hear
that.
now. They say it's fixed now. American.
They went
Okay.
to that cricket. Better stop getting your cell phone from cricket.
Hey, but y'all know what I noticed about being on these panels?
Cricket cell phones.
The Caribbeans that say they indigenous, they have a whole different attitude towards us than the ones that say they're African. And I'm starting to pay attention to that.
In what way?
Like they're not they don't have this vitriol that the ones that say they're African have.
The Caribbeans that say they're African
Yes, because you got two
versus
different
the
groups of
indigenous
Caribbeans.
Caribbeans.
Yes, it seems like the indigenous Caribbeans show more love to us than
I
the
don't even know the
Africans.
difference.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't know
even.
different till you speak to them and ask them where they from,
You
whatever.
talking about
But
like
I've
the
been on
West
these panels
Indies?
where,
So
Yeah,
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 Well,
they
which
was
you're
ones
over here
right.
the
would
other
the dark
night.
skinned Dominicans? Would they be indigenous? Like the dark skinned Dominicans? Would they
like
be indigenous?
like the indigenous Jamaicans who claim to be Arawak or Taino. Then you
I
got the
don't know about all
Like
that.
them Reverend Ikes.
yeah, yeah,
The yeah, the what you call it, the West Indies, right? They
yeah.
was
They
over
Oh,
call
there. I
like
know
themselves
like
West
what.
the ones
Indians.
that think
The
they better
ones who
than
call
Yeah,
us.
themselves West Indians.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
They was
The
on the
white
panel
ones.
here the other night.
Right. I like them.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
okay
No,
with
I
me.
only
yeah.
like Dominicans and Jamaicans. Really, I don't deal with Caribbeans other than Dominican and Jamaica. Like dancehall reggae Jamaicans and poquito Dominicans. Other than that, Chinese.
But I think the reason why those indigenous other indigenous groups, I think the reason why they're okay with us is because they can understand where we're coming from with these immigrants. They can relate to us.
But did you hear them?
Exactly.
It sounded like they had the same story. Did you hear them when they were saying like they was reclassified and they was Negroes and all this other stuff?
Yep, that
Yep.
tripped me out.
Yeah, me
I
too.
Yeah, they
I've
got
been
their
on
own
them
history,
panels
man.
lately, and
Sometimes you
they got
gotta
a
have
whole different
empathy, man.
mindset.
There's people that have been doing worse than us. Like, like we share our story, our history, but you got some people probably on them islands. We don't know what was going on in Haiti. Like, we don't know what was going on in Jamaica. We wasn't there. They just not telling us. I'm sure Africans got some horror stories that they would never tell us.
What,
You
Johnny?
know,
What that got to do with them coming over here and not wanting to tell us shit? They don't want to tell us shit.
because
They don't want to be around us.
hey, but they be mad. They be mad. like I get all the hate because I'm a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they look at us on TV, they look at us on radios, they kids, want to rap and all, and they look at us like, wow, like we hate those people. Like, I don't deal with them. Like, I would rather deal with foreigners that like us. I don't
Honestly,
deal with foreigners that don't like us.
I think it's honestly, I don't think it's HATE. I think that it's admiration. That's
No,
what I
it's
think it
negative. It's
is.
evil. No, it's dark because they're dark people.
They are
It-
evil for sure.
yeah, it's evil. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not God because they're not even religious. They don't even believe in God. Like once you start like dealing with Africans and all that, they don't even be believing in God. They be like black pagans.
Those
Like
Yeah,
people,
they do.
yeah,
honestly,
they something
right.
entirely different.
Though honestly, those Africans are demonic as hell. That stuff that they do with those different little ceremonies and taking them
Yeah, they
goats
they
by the
banned their
water. So
religion.
I'm like, what in the world? What
Like
is
Isn't that
yeah,
this?
Ifa? That's Ifa. Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
they
they did
stopped it.
some.
Like whatever their religion was, they stopped it. In Europe, like they told them they can't do it. It's not even a recognized religion.
I'm gonna
It's
tell y'all
definitely
one
not
thing.
recognized in America. Like you
If
can't
y'all
practice
really
it in
want to
America.
Hey
know,
y'all, we're gonna have to restart because the audio they can't hear us.
Okay.
I'm getting some stuff they saying this froze, can't hear us. I can hear us good.
yeah, sometimes it be only the panel mates can hear each other and the comments can't, and some people be.
Somebody Leah said she can hear. What's going on? Is it frozen on your side? Cause no, it's not. I can't. Can y'all? They all can hear you. Y'all, well then y'all who can't hear us, y'all should probably log out and log back in. Cause there's a lot of people saying they can hear. So y'all gonna have to just log back out and log back in.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying they can hear everything's good.
Yeah. And then we got this guy keep saying he's trying to get in the queue. I don't see you. But anyway. Yeah, so what y'all think the issue is with us and white people? We already know. But what about the ones who say, oh, well, their ancestors wasn't here? The people who came after the Civil War.
I think the issue with us and the YT people is basically history. They don't know the real history of what went on, especially the ones who just getting over here or ain't one here back then. They don't know the real history of our people, so they fall into the propaganda that we lazy and we don't do this. Just like the immigrants, same type of rhetoric, same type of thought process, because they don't know what actually happened here. They just go by what the textbooks tell them, And I feel like that's the main problem is propaganda.
And then too, also, I think that it has a lot to do with indoctrination with the school systems and things like that. I don't see why they would hear something in the school system or being taught something and then go and want to research something opposed to that, because usually they believe their own people. So I think that once they hear us saying something different about our people and, our origins and our ethnicities and stuff like that, then they start to do the research for themselves to find out if it's true. I think that it's indoctrination too.
Yep, it definitely.
Some of them are just straight up evil and don't want us, don't want what's best for us too. Some of them are like that and some of them are not like that. I know a lot of white people that don't have problems with black people at all whatsoever and want us to thrive. I know some like that, some white tees like that too. So I guess it all depends, on them too. But some of them kind of like have the same type of thought process as these immigrants also. I've noticed that too.
Right. And if y'all pay attention to the people who colonized America, the groups of people who colonized America, the Spaniards, the English and all that, right? Then look at how all these people from these countries act towards us. It's the same people who colonized this country and they have the same vitriol towards us. It's really kind of crazy when you really think about it. All the descendants of the colonizers, because you got Asians because they was here too. People don't like to talk about that. They was here too. Asians was here. The Russians was here. The English was here. The French was here. All these people to this day and their descendants still have this vitriol to it. That's why the world today is anti-black. Majority of the world is anti-black, especially
That's
Black
crazy.
Americans.
Even yeah, it's crazy that, and it's not that, it's brown and black people too. That's anti-black Americans. I don't know what y'all think about it. What y'all think about us? It is that people just don't have a issue with.
I think that they know how great we are as a people, and it's jealousy.
Yep, I
That's
second
what I
that.
think. And they don't. I'm like I was saying yesterday. I feel like these people, a lot of them don't want us to thrive because they know at the end of the day we dominate everything: sports, music, everything and anything we put our minds to, and they know that. So that puts us at a that puts all of everything into our advantage as far as the economy and all that stuff. They want us to continue to stay beneath them. They want to feel superior over us. And that's what I think it is. I just think this world is just full of a bunch of bullies, and they know they can't bully us. They know they can't really mess with us and bully us, but it doesn't stop them from trying. Try to keep us down.
I mean, we dealt with all these groups. We dealt from Italians. We dealt with all of them, and it's crazy to think. You know what I mean? I guess somebody told me it's like this. America is a book. Well, the United States is a book. You got the and I guess what they say, you got the something, you got the hero, I think, and you got the villain or something. And I guess we supposed to be the villains of the United States, and the white people are supposed to be like the good guys. And then you got, you know what I mean? Then you got the bad guys, and I guess black, we the bad guys of the country.
Right. And then if you pay attention to their rhetoric, we the only group of people in the world that don't look up to colonization. We actually look down on colonization. If you talk to some of these Africans and some of these Caribbeans, they actually would love to be the colonizers and do what the YT people did to gain power in the world. You get what I'm saying? We don't look up to that. We look down on that. We would do it a different way, a more moral way, if we did take over the world. We'll do it a way more moral way. Our moral compass is, we probably got the biggest moral compass out of any group in the world.
Gigi in the comments, is it working for you now? Host, for a bunch of us, it just stopped working when I dropped. I don't know. That's why I requested back up, because it started working now.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing too. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's working now. I hope it's working for everybody. All I can do is tell y'all to log out, and then the numbers is dropping like crazy too. That the
No,
numbers
because it
are.
stopped working for like
I'm
a
not
whole bunch of people.
restricted. I don't know, y'all.
Like
Yeah, you might just
nobody
have
could
to
hear
restart
what
it.
anybody was
You
saying.
want to
Okay.
restart it?
Yeah, we're gonna restart it, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And let's come back. We're gonna restart it, everybody, and let's restart it. And we're gonna do a topic. The whites, the whites and the Asians, I guess I don't know. They don't want to talk to us.
No, do the topic of circulating money.
Boycotting. No, we can't do that now. We gotta prepare for that. I gotta use prompts. So we gonna come back fresh. Okay? Fresh. All
Okay.
the past, this show behind us. Okay, let's start it over.
All right.